Welcome to the Crypto Investments channel. In this video I will talk about Filecoin price prediction and Filecoin news today. If you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Write in the comments your price forecast for Filecoin in 2022. Filecoin is a decentralized storage system that aims to store humanity's most important information. As part of the initial offering, ICO, in 2017, the project raised $205 million. The launch was originally scheduled for mid-2019. However, the Filecoin mainnet launch date has been pushed back until block 148,888 is reached on October 15, 2020. The project was first described back in 2014 as an incentive layer for the Interplanetary File System, IPFS, a peer-to-peer storage network. Filecoin is an open protocol. It is backed by a blockchain that records the commitments made by network participants through transactions made using Fil. Fil is the native currency of the blockchain. Blockchain is based on both proof of repetition and proof of spacetime. Filecoin was founded by Juan Bennett, who also created the Interplanetary File System. Bennett is an American computer scientist who studied at Stanford University. After founding Protocol Labs in May 2014, he visited Y Combinator in the summer of 2014, with the intention of finding support for IPFS and Filecoin, among other projects. So let's start with the most important news of the past days about Filecoin. Can increase in development activity and Fil's downtrend amid market capitulation. This too shall pass. It might pass like a kidney stone, but it will pass. This is exactly what Filecoin's long-term holders must have been telling themselves at this point in time. Unsurprisingly, Fil has capitulated massively from its all-time high. At the time of this analysis, the token was trading at $18.13, down by more than 90% from its April 2021 high. It's worthy to note that the project shows a lot of promise, which hasn't really translated into its price action. After 6 September 2021, investors have been wondering if it's a long-term downtrend or just a good time to buy the dip. Here is the answer. Even though Bitcoin has been trying hard to cross the psychological level, Fil seems dormant in this regard. Bears have been driving the Fil market for quite a long time now. Well, in the current market structure, if the bulls defend and exert pressure, Fil might go up to test its local top at $21.68. And, in case the selling pressure kicks in, the token might tumble down even below its $16.98 floor. At the time, the Filecoin market needs buyers to defy the long-term bearish momentum. However, it's important to note that due to the token's unimpressive performance, a lot of investors have preferred to walk off cutting losses. Investors who bought the token in the bear market of September 2021 must have been feeling guilty now. Also, it's interesting to note that even though there has been an increase in volume at some points, it's displayed a bullish edge. At press time, the alt was trading at $9.752. After plunging to its record low, the RSI saw exponential growth as it eyed to test its overbought level. Nevertheless, the ATX stood quite weak and depicted a rather fragile directional trend for near. The next, Filecoin, Fil bears initiated a steep downturn after breaking down from the up channel, yellow. With this fall, the alt matched its January lows and ensured the oscillation range of $16.25 since the past month. Over the last few days, Fil saw an up-channel recovery that bagged in 28.08% ROI in the last 5 days. Meanwhile, the super trend continued to flash a buy signal. The immediate testing support now stood at the lower trend line of the up channel. At press time, Fil traded at $21.38. After dropping from the overbought region, the RSI headed to test its trendline support. Any close below 58 level support would be detrimental for the bulls. Also, the squeeze momentum indicator continually flashed gray dots, thus still entailing a high volatility phase. The second news today is Polygon, Matic, and Filecoin, Fil, increased collaboration to integrate into metaverse and NFT spaces. Chinese crypto journalist and blogger Colin Wu spreads the word that two popular blockchain platforms Filecoin, Fil, and Polygon, Matic are deepening their partnership in the sphere of NFTs, metaverse and gaming. Wu shared a link to a recent Filecoin blog post where the news was announced. Polygon deepens integration with Filecoin as part of Situation. A similar sentiment is also reflected in the trading volume. After the end of the Great Delivery Day, the trading volume of Bitcoin spot and perpetual contracts has declined by about 15%, while the volume of Ethereum has changed within 5%, similar to last week. As mainstream digital assets gradually become stable, the hedging properties of mainstream assets such as Bitcoin are gradually being brought into play. For speculators, unless leverage is used, the existing profit margins can no longer meet their needs, and the use of leverage also may magnify the risk to an unacceptable level. As a result, short sellers and speculators began to turn their targets to non-mainstream digital assets. Double kill. Long-short confrontation on Filecoin this week. Investors made heavy bets on non-Ethereum public chain and non-transactional chain applications, cloud storage, cloud transmission, Internet of Things. Holo leads the public chain tokens. Nervo's network, Solana, Icon, Clay and even established projects such as Tron and EOS have achieved a considerable increase of more than 50%. Non-trading chain application projects Filecoin, BitTorrent and Helium performed more prominently. The current market value has reached $12.824 $5.667 and $1.056, respectively, with an increase of over 70%. It is worth noting that Filecoin, the cloud storage project on the chain, experienced huge price fluctuations this week. Beginning on March 30, the price of Filecoin began to rise, starting from around $125, reaching a peak of around $230 at a time, nearly doubled, and then turning $93.17, a minimum price of $90.60, and a maximum price of $109.46. Phil Price Prediction 2026. The value of Filecoin will rise, thanks to the efforts of network developers and community investors. Therefore, the settlement price for the year 2026 is bullish. Phil is expected to top out at $159.12 by the end of 2026, according to analysts. On the other hand, it is very optimistic that the future of Filecoin will eventually grow. Thus, the predicted average Phil price will be between $128.11 and $132.77 expected in 2026 depending on the market. As stated in the same slogan, Phil's maximum price ranges from $128.11 to $159.12 for 2026. Phil Price Prediction 2027. Phil will be seen as the best option, and with a huge community, the Filecoin price will reach new highs. Price swings are hard to predict, especially if the market is more bullish or bearish than ever. For the year 2027, the Filecoin rate will be almost $180.24. The maximum bet we can get is $216.72. Filecoin average price prediction for the end of 2027 could be around $185.55. A huge price turnover is expected in the range determined by the cryptocurrency market. Filecoin price prediction 2028. It looks like by 2028, Filecoin, Phil, prices will hit a level similar to their previous all-time high. For 2028, we can expect the average rate to be $277.57. If everything goes smoothly, we predicted that Filecoin's maximum price could be up to $312.37 in 2028. Of course, there are chances that the market will fall after a long bull run, and this is normal for the cryptocurrency market. Filecoin price prediction 2029. Volatility drives the cryptocurrency market. Today it is not easy to predict and keep up with current prices. This is where many cryptanalysts come into play. Price projections are correct for the years indicated. Cryptocurrency consumers remain concerned about cryptocurrency bans and new restrictions. Filecoin could cross $472.60 if the market sees a nice bull run in 2029. Given that it is expected to be owned by long-term investors, its average price for 2029 will be around $407.27. Filecoin price prediction 2030. In 2030, with wider adoption and partnerships among other important blockchain networks, the price of Filecoin will skyrocket, with a maximum trading price of $688.60 in 2030. The price ranges will be very trendy, if we stick to them. If all goes well, we can expect an average price of $574.82 with a maximum price of $688.60 in 2030.